man. But other than that,
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
Going on? What's going on? Channel 6 Media over here. Zero Cool, Full Effect with Tap Mode CEO.
what's happening? What's happening, world?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing.
Here we go again, huh?
Yeah, round 2.
So what's on the slate, man? Are we freestyling?
I mean, we could talk about the whole SHEDEUR thing. You see everybody talking about he about to they said his comp was what's that boy name? Terry Bridgewater.
They are comparing Dua to Bridge.
Yeah. You didn't see that?
Nah. What, that was on Bleacher Report or something?
Yeah, that's why I saw that.
What I did see is, I'm not sure how many, maybe one. They said that cat might slide to the second round, bro.
Oh, SHEDEUR? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny though, like, all beforehand, it was him and Cam Ward 1 and 2.
Of course.
And then now, the whole narrative of he trash.
You know something, if we follow the trend, even next year, it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna find that one, maybe, and then do the same thing. So, but now I say this, I admit this: if he end up falling to the second round, boy, I will be shocked, bro. I would be shocked.
But it'll still be the talk of the draft.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So it says the pro cons for Sanders, much like the stock, his stock is all over the map. Wrote he has shades of Geno Smith with less arm talent. And then
is that anonymous scout or is there name to it?
Well, it's always a
There's always somebody that's gonna make that comment but don't have their name attached to it.
It just says by NFL executive.
Of course. I can't stand that kind of stuff there, man. Stamp your name on it, man.
They not, man. That's the whole purpose of these little beat writers. They gotta have that connection. You tell me what it is. I ain't gonna say it was you.
Yeah. That's how they get down, man. But they straight cowards, man, when they don't be putting their name to it. You're bold enough to talk about it. You should be bold enough to attach your name to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But
I can tell you this here though. Tell me what the hell is wrong with Isaiah Bond, man?
A receiver from Texas.
Yeah.
What he do?
I'm on Football Forever, but this was 6 hours ago though. And Football Forever be legit on Facebook. Turned himself in to Frisco, Texas police this morning after a matter related to an outstanding warrant for sexual assault. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Turned himself in the police and made a warrant on false sexual assault claims.
You're supposed to get yourself ready for the combine, correct?
Come on, man. This is a constant thing right before the draft. Somebody
God dang, boy. And what is his skin tone? Just to be clear.
You know you black. Yeah.
Ay ay ay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Making us look bad, folk. All we supposed to be doing is one simple thing, man. Just preparing for the next chapter. But instead, we preparing for that right there. Damn, gotta do better, man. God, damn. Other
Man,
than
come
that,
on. I mean, one
damn.
thing, I look at that stuff, right? And it's a double-edged sword, man, because you in college, you a football player, star player, and you're gonna be knocking bras off left and right. And then there's gonna be a few that, gonna be try to use you. You know what I'm saying? Make these little accusations. I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I don't know the full story, but you know, we know that when it comes to situations like this, either you did it or you didn't, right? But it's
Yeah,
always it's always it's always gonna get swept under the rug because at the end of the day, it's always gonna come out to a number, and
I'm gonna
you
add
know,
something to after you get done.
yeah, it's always gonna add to a number, and then they're gonna be like, all right, the charges got dropped, or they settled. That's the what I'm like. They settled somewhere. They settled out of court or something like that.
And there's always this here too. When you know for a fact that that particular person, once the other folks start hearing like, oh, he's gonna be a top. You hear the word top
Mhm.
10, bam. That's when that mess start coming out as opposed to well, he's gonna be a fourth rounder, fifth rounder, oh, it'd be swept under the rug.
Yeah.
But as soon as oh yeah, he's gonna be a for sure top 10 prospect getting going into the NFL. So once they hear that word top,
Mhm.
breaking news,
Yeah, I
such and such has been
dollar
charged with.
sign, dollar signs. You know, that's why you know with these young players, right? Either you come in with your wife, or you gonna come in with a temp, right? Because everybody that come in with their little shorty that be sitting next to them on the couch or sitting next to them with their family members, that don't never last.
Mm.
I mean, look at the Russell Wilson thing. He had a little white girl next to him, and now he was see her.
Well, that's just one a minute. I mean, one a minute. I'm pretty sure there's others.
But yeah, but it's like that's always awkward to me, man. They got all these people, girlfriends, and they got family members in the little in the room or in their home or whatever they celebrating that, and that's always the talk of the draft. Like, oh look at this. They try to hug them up and they didn't hug or something stupid. Something stupid happened.
Mm.
But yeah, man. Well, Mr. Miles, he ain't hopping on. That's sorry, Joker,
Who that?
Mr. Smith.
If he ain't on by now, nah.
I thought he said he was gonna get on early.
He mentioned that earlier, but earlier though. That's a key. That's a key word. Earlier. He would have been on right along with us, man. If he, I would think.
But I gotta go to work in about 3 hours. I gotta go in early today. Might just pull an all nighter.
Oh,
And I'm gonna just get off early. I think we'll just do that tonight
how early? How early you talking about getting off?
before lunch.
Oh, okay.
Well, I already had played it off to where I was gonna get off about 1 o'clock or about 2 o'clock today. But I was gonna leave about 30 minutes to an hour early.
Mm.
Because stayed till 5 today. I work like I'm putting a good 11 hours in a day, but I was just like, I'm gonna leave early tomorrow. But now we got this. We changing over our phone system at work, and
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to happen Friday, like the changeover, but we don't know if it's gonna happen at midnight or in the afternoon because we was
Mm-hmm.
on the assumption that it was gonna be tomorrow afternoon. But then when they sent the message to us, it was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do it Friday." So now we got to figure out, well, is it midnight or at the, in the afternoon? So I'm gonna go there about 2 o'clock, 2:30, and make sure the phones are switched over. And if they not, then I'm just there early.
Oh man.
But it's no biggie.
Well, I guess the earlier the better. Then at least you have the rest of the day to just get back and chill.
Right.
You know. Shit, I took off. I don't go back to work until Tuesday. I
Nice.
got this weekend. I got this weekend. I'm gonna be in Bloomington, the cities, man, because of that comedy show, Shula King coming down to the
Oh
Mall
yeah,
of
yeah, man.
America.
Used to that, yeah.
Yeah, so I dip out in the morning. So as soon as we officially done,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta grab my duffel bag, pack up. I'm trying to pull up. How often do you follow? Yeah, I ain't gonna ask. Do you know who he is? Because I'm sure you do. Do you follow Ty McShay?
Uh, Not really. I mean, I follow him
Whoa.
like on you, like not on social media. Like I don't, like I told y'all, I don't do social media like that. You know,
Mm,
but if I see something like he posted, like if it shows up on Bleacher Report, I'll see it.
trying to pull up as far as his mock. Uh,
I think on his he got Cleveland getting Travis Hunter and Shedeur.
both.
Yeah,
That means Hunter getting picked first, and then they must be trading up to get Shador.
yeah.
Mm, well, I haven't seen it. That's why I'm on the tube now to see the list that McShay posted up, man. But say he got some surprises on his, so I'm just trying
Probably.
want to check out and see what
So he has Jackson Dart going ahead of Shedeur. Um, yeah, he says Browns make major trade up to get Shedeur Sanders to pair with Travis Hunter. He has them projecting a trade with the Cleveland Browns trading up to the 15th selection to take Sanders. That means they're trading with us. McShay doesn't have Cleveland playing the Atlanta Falcons a premium to get Sanders. The Browns just give up 2 picks this year. The 33rd pick in the second round and the 67th in the third round with a
so
future
if that
second
hap-
round. That's
so if
the
that
most
happens,
dumbest trade in the world. If the Falcons do that, they
go ahead.
stupid. You telling me you gonna drop back out of the first to go to the second or third pick in the second round, and the second or third pick in the third round, and a second round pick the next year, and let somebody take Shedeur.
if we accept that, but that means we add how many more picks to the minimum of 5 that we already got. So that'll be
Just
7.
the two.
If we so that means we have 7 total.
Yeah, that means we'll have 2 second-round picks and 2 third-round picks.
Shit, that's 2 seconds and 2 thirds.
Well, our second and our third plus their second and their third,
Man, that's
and then the second round next year.
So if that math is correct, that means we have 9 picks. Is that right?
No, we only got like 5
No,
picks this
no,
year.
but right. Well, excuse me, 7, right? So it'll be total of 7 picks total.
Yeah, for this year.
I mean, hey,
Because I know we lost the 5th round pick. Let me see what we got.
which was
17.
because of Kurt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Met,
Okay.
all right.
Draft picks in 2025. So we got the first rounder, the second
15.
rounder, and then 46 in the second round. Then we got no third.
Oh, no third.
No
Okay,
third.
that changes then.
Then we got a 4th round pick and 2 7th round. Man, this man is stupid.
First
1, 2, 4, 7, 7. That's what we got. We don't have a 5th or 6th.
So
if we make that trade, we would have no first rounder because we would trade out of it. Then we would have 2 picks in the second round, 1 pick in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the seventh. So not worth it.
2 in the 7th.
Yep.
So if no, that ain't right.
I mean, we'll have 7 picks if we do that trade.
Okay, okay. Hey man, look here. Put it this way, if we know for a fact we're gonna get some them compensated picks or whatever to add to it.
But we ain't got no compensationary picks this year. We didn't lose nobody like that. You know, you only get those when you lose somebody in free agency and then they perform a certain level.
Well, in that case, I might do that trade, bro. Just to add more. We need the picks we can get, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Bro, we are getting out of the first round, meaning we are giving up a premium top 15 pick to get 2 second rounders and a third. That's only 3 picks.
Is there something else that's proposed that's different from that there? That's giving us.
No, that's what McShay has projected.
All I know is, man, we need more than what we got.
Talking about the deal makes sense because the Falcons have a well-built offense, but are looking to upgrade pass rushing capabilities among their defensive needs. And he's like, yeah, this class is deep. This draft is deep on defensive line, so we can get multiple bites at the apple in the second round. He says, and find a successor for Jake Matthews.
And that kind of thing there is always done, later anyway, when it comes to, finding those gems is always, third and beyond. So hell, I'm game for it, man. It just it's just long as long as it makes sense, man. But all I know is this here.
A first round pick to be in that trade. I would need a next year's first. Give me the second, third, and give me the first round next year and a late round. I'm greedy. Get it to me. I'm not finna give you a top. I'm not finna give you what could be considered another top quarterback in the league, and you just gonna give me crumbs. That's crazy. But you know what? That's something the dumb Falcons would fall online and do because they some idiots. All them people in that office is idiots, and they'll be like, you know what? You don't even got to give us a second round. Give us just a third round because that's how dumb they is.
Bro.
Dumb asses.
I'm telling you, because that's what they would do.
You can't, no, not the word can. You is and always will be out of this C6 group the toughest damn critic we got as far as Atlanta.
I mean, when you deal with media,
I don't even consider it being tough. He's being realistic, Mike.
Exactly. I mean, because you got to understand.
I know that, but he's still tough though. I know it's realistic though.
We are a mediocre. God damn, I can't even talk about
mediocrity.
Mediocre franchise. We ain't a poverty franchise.
Mediocre, and we're practicing mediocrity.
Exactly. That's what we do. We don't have a standard. Our standard is just let's try to get some butts in seats. But the butts in the seats that we get in the stupid Mercedes-Benz stadium is that of the other team.
We got to change that too.
Exactly.
We for sure got to change that for real. So we gonna see, man.
I want to take this conversation to the left a little bit because I want to.
Here we go. Here we go.
I want to hear y'all thoughts. I want to see what y'all think about this. You know, and you know, I know some of our viewers. You know, they probably end up doing the thing too. So I want to understand and get y'all thoughts on these dating apps, right? Because you know, your boy just jumped on one. So I'm out there trying to see what's in the water, but you know what I'm saying. Compared to how we grew up, right, where you could just holler at a female in the streets and you know spit your game, you know, because back in the day I had that venom, dog. I had that venom. I was poisonous. Well, I was in that thing like the Black Mamba. While I was out there, I shoot that thing, shoot my shot. Them girls be paralyzed. I had that paralytic venom in that. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, dog, it's like you shoot your shot, you be talking to these females, and it's like you need to get on the phone and text me. Or what's your Instagram and what's your Snapchat? I'm like, bro, time out. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you or me or might necessarily be coming from an honest place when it comes to approaching a woman. It's a lot of creeps, freaks, and weirdos out there.
Oh, you're right.
And they don't know how to. They don't have the social skills to approach certain women. So
and that's what they fail at.
So instead of coming at them on some, some honest, some grown man shit, they either done copied something they homeboys done, or they copying some pimping Ken, Tariq Nasheed type shit. They done heard somewhere, or they copying one of these rap niggas or whatever. But you can't do none of that. Just be yourself. And I ain't even just talking about jits. You got niggas in their 30s and 40s on that same bullshit too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I've been out the game for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like I could pull something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could throw my hook out there and then reel something in because I got the qualities and the personality to do that.
Wordplay is important. Wordplay is important, fam. If you know how to use that right, man, you good to go, man. That's all. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to, bro.
I got the gift, the gab. You know what I'm saying? I could do that.
Then you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing to worry about, fam.
It's women, but like I said, it's the other dudes that's making it bad before Ozzy or any other guy could approach these women.
But here's the
Because
crazy part, right?
go ahead.
No, the crazy part, like, so I'm gonna give you a couple of stories that I done been through in the last week on this stupid app, right? Because I think
You
it's
talking
dumb.
about you talking about Hinge, right?
Yeah, well, I'm on
Don't say
Hinge.
the app
Yeah, I do.
name. Don't say the app name because we might try to get an endorsement if it's a bad app.
I mean, the app pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie, the app pretty dope, right? It's pretty cool, like the way they have it all set up and everything. But I just say it's stupid because the people is in the app, right? So one chick, right? I hit her up. I was like, hey, you know, I try to be cordial. So I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Wanted to introduce myself. Want to see if I can get the pleasure to speak with you and try to get to know each other. I said, let's connect. So a couple days go by, and then I guess she looked at it and we match. So she hits me up. Well, before we go any further, so I have a note, right? I have a note because me, I want to be upfront about my situation. So I tell them on the note it says, look, currently separated. I'm gonna add the father to my kids. If that's a cause for concern, I understand. Don't worry about it. Don't waste your time. But if it's not, get to know me. Let's talk, and then I answer any questions you got. And then from that point, they can say yay or nay, right? So she still hit yay. So she hit me up. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "I saw that you know the song." I said, "I'm assuming you read the note. You okay with that?" She was like, "Yeah, it's cool, whatever." I was like, "Cool." And then we started talking, and then she's like, "So do you have a passport?" I said, "Yeah, I got a passport." And she's like, "Well, when last time you traveled?" I said, "It's been. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been a minute." I said, "I have one." I said, "I'll go on a cruise, and I'll use it for when I went on the cruise." And she's like, "Oh well, I want to be able to travel." I'm like, "Okay, I ain't stopping you." And she's like, "But I want somebody that wants to travel with me. And sometimes I like to take spontaneous trips." I say, "Well, I got a life." I said, "I gotta work, and I can't just take off and just drop a band to go." Because she's talking about going to Alaska. And I was like, well, I said, "I hope you have fun." And then she
How
gonna
soon? How soon she's trying to go?
I don't even know, bro. But the thing is, she was like, she takes spontaneous trips. Like, she want to travel a lot. That's her hobby. Her hobby was traveling. And I was like, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got real
Let me
life.
guess, she ain't got no kids.
Nah, she had, but they was older. They was older. Huh?
Okay. I
Yeah,
said,
they was
okay,
like,
so about like my situation, she got 2 grown
yeah,
kids.
yeah, they was like, I think she said her youngest was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work because I want somebody that can make trips whenever I want to go somewhere. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Next.
And
So I started
all of
talking to
this
her.
off of the first convo.
Like the first couple combos, yeah.
That's crazy.
Then I had another chick tell me she don't talk to married men. I was like, well, then why you accept the thing? I was like, the thing right there, tell you what I'm going through. I was like, I ain't got nothing to hide. She's like, nah, I just don't feel comfortable. I said, all right, cool, whatever. And then I had another chick. What she said? Oh, let me see if I still got it. She was like, I forgot what she said, but it was something dumb. And I'm just like, I was like, I don't get it, man. And I'm like, y'all don't want to meet? I was like, y'all, I mean, we could meet. And she was like, nah,
Fam,
I like to talk to people before I meet them. I was like, all right, cool, I understand, but I like to catch vibe. Like if I talk to you in real life, I can see how we vibing and how we interact. I was like, I could spit, we could talk over the thing or whatever, but at the end of the day, you're not getting no emotion or you're not getting no personality behind the words that we talking. Unless I put like a little LOL to make it seem like it's a funny joke or a funny comment or whatever. She was like, nah, I'm good. I was
That's
like,
nuts.
fam, there's always when we be straight up like that, it's I don't know what it is. It's something about just being straight up, man. People just females just like to repel from that shit, bro. But if we
And
straight trash ass, oh boy, they gravitate to that shit so damn fast, bro. I don't know why it's like that, bro. Don't understand it, bro. Keeping it real for some reason, it seems like it's working in reverse.
but that's the thing,
But
and they
it,
be saying I like somebody to be upfront and honest.
yeah,
So
that part.
and then I just like know what you want is for somebody to check all the boxes that you're looking for. And in
Whether they
reality,
up front or not.
right, you just want somebody that is whatever you want it to be. And if it's not me or whoever it is you're talking to, you think it's gonna be the next person that's on the little swipe list or whatever. So you're just gonna swipe and see who next, and then still feel like a dummy because you had to get played.
And,
But
and then
anyway,
real
yeah, I just want to see what y'all think about it because I don't know if y'all on it, or if y'all do it, or if y'all had done it before. But
Not yet.
I,
I mean, go ahead, Marcus.
I'm on a couple. I'm on Hinge. I'm on POF. I'm on still on Tagged. Even though
dang, tag still in there.
yeah, even
Dang, I
though
ain't know
my
that.
page was dormant for about 5-10 years, and I revived that ML. Yeah. Then a couple of more that we gonna save for later. But I was having this having this conversation. That's why I don't know why Miles ain't get on, because we talked last night. We could have done something last night. But anyway, like I was telling him last night, a lot of people use the uh I heard Dion and Shannon say it first on Nightcap about they breakups. That transfer portal ain't it, man. I'm tired of the transfer portal. And the one I want to holler at then started back on my phone. So I don't know. I might disable all them pages again. That transfer portal here, but for real. Now I'm talking about just offered a little bit of links and convos I've had in the past couple weeks. Boy, shit ain't it, boy. Get your old reliable and call it a day.
It's wild, bro.
As long as it's
Yeah.
consistent, man. You know what I mean?
But right now, I'm talking to about got 4 that I'm in constant communication with.
Ain't nothing
One
wrong with it. Hey,
and one is Snow Bunny, but she ain't really like. She like black dudes and brown dudes.
Man, she better get her shit right. Whoever she is talking,
She
what the
said, "Yeah,"
hell?
because she was like, "Do you like white women?" I said,
Get your
"It's
shit
been."
right.
why?
I
Whoever
said,
you is.
I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. I said, I dated white women before. You know, I ain't tell her I stuck a move with you, but I was like, yeah, I dated a couple of them before. She's like, yeah, I prefer black men and brown men. I said, oh, you one of those?
This what I don't get in the year 2025. Why is these white women asking a black dude or whatever kind of dude do they like white women? Clearly, if I'm talking to you, then I like white women. And be clear, it ain't that I like white women. I like women. I'm
Exactly.
feeling whoever feeling me.
Exactly.
I'm feeling whoever feeling me. Especially at this point. It ain't got any. You'll be your white, black, whatever. Who gives a damn? Is you
Exactly.
gonna
Right.
is you gonna try to play me when if we get together for real, for real? If you about some business or is you about some bullshit, is your kids
Yeah.
gonna be problematic? Cause mine ain't. Is your ex still stalking you? Cause mine
Okay.
ain't. What? Tell me about all that shit. Damn the white shit. That's the type of shit I want to know about.
Right. And, and the snow bunny, she a massage therapist too.
No. Boy, that is magical if you pull that off there, boy. Yep. If you can pull that off
I'm
there.
gonna give her that Stevie J face, like.
If you can pull that one there. Oh man.
And then I talked to this other shorty. She a little light skinned, skinny broad. Oh, skinny woman, petite. And she an IT manager, so she run a whole firm.
Ooh.
So we're supposed to meet up next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I got this other one that's about an
That's
hour
what's
and a
up.
half away.
That's what's up there, man.
But the issue with that one, she don't speak English.
What she speak?
She speaks Spanish. So she be typing and talking in Spanish, and I just have to Google Translate half the time.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I be like,
one of the girls I've been talking back and forth on tag is Haitian. So half of what she say be English and the other half be that Creole, which is basically French. So
Yep.
I bullshit my way through them conversations. And she still hitting me back. I understand what she's saying. She understand what I'm saying. So I guess we straight.
yeah.
What it is.
And then
I'm gonna holler at Mike, brother.
And then there's that one I sent y'all that I sent y'all
German and black. That German and black.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to. She ain't budging right now. She ain't budging. So.
Is that the one?
That's the one That's the one on my list. God darn it! Y'all saw what y'all know. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it.
Yeah, I seen it,
hey,
man. Yeah.
You trying to date that one or body bag that one?
Whatever comes first. But she ain't got no kids, so I don't know. I don't know if that's a red flag or what. Yeah, but I don't know if that's a red flag.
It ain't a red flag. But me personally, at this point, I couldn't do it. Because that means, do you want to be the one to have a first kid?
Oh, the snow bunny, she ain't got none either. She said she don't want none though.
Bro, I ain't trying to have.
I ain't trying to have no more. I said I'm trying to shoot blanks from here on out.
At least you're honest.
I'm thinking all these people. I'm thinking of all these people that done had babies that we growed up with that just had kids at like 40 something years old, still having kids. Hell nah, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't trying to have a 21-year-old and a 1-year-old. No, thank you.
I know, man. It's wild, bro. But yeah, that German shit, that's the one I'm trying to get. Number one. I'm like, look, stop playing.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one, there, man.
Shit, bro.
But one thing about it, the area you live in, that's the fastest growing spot in the United States. So they coming in. They coming in fast. Yo,
bro, the way they building around here too.
Bro. I bet they just add that. I bet they just add on more and more, aren't they?
Yeah, man. They're doing a lot. They building houses, apartments, condos, and townhomes.
Cause there's some girls I work with that's for the move. That's for the move to North Carolina, for the move to Charlotte. They say it's just
bro. And then
place to be right now.
And then where I'm at, right? I live up. I ain't gonna say I live in the suburbs, but I live in the area where I live by the lake, by Lake Norman. You know, houses up here be like 1-point-something milli, and
shit.
All these folks out here like rich, and I be like, dang, I'm in the wrong neighborhood because I'm still struggling like the way they got it, but they just out there throwing money. But you know, like the way they just putting everything out here though, man, and like I said, they got over here, especially over there by the lake, man. They got all these people that be out there. They be out there. Hey, I'm talking about old rich white
Look here.
salty.
Look here. On some real C6 shit. Mess around and get you one of them old ones, boy.
Bro.
They start shit, huh? Play with it. Yeah.
Hey, it's some of them out there though that be like, you what? You 51? Really? You don't look it. I would say you about 35.
But you gotta think now, we in our 40s. So a woman that's 50, 51 ain't that bad. Ain't really nothing now.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ain't shit. Hell, on all my little age checks, I got the age click from 25 to 50. That's the age range I have.
Oh, dang.
25 to 50.
Damn.
And if you a bad 60-year-old, I still knock you off. I knock you off. I ain't gonna go with you.
Yeah, for real though.
I put
you. I got mindset from minimum 36 and the oldest is 50. And I put that as a deal breaker because I don't want nothing older than 50 and I don't want nothing younger than 36. Because I'm like, I ain't trying to, I be feeling weird still.
Dang, man. Whew. Fam. Hey. Tell you though, if you mess around and have one on your radar, that mess around and got some BREAD.
Oh, bro.
And then you mess around and lay it. Game over, man.
You're right.
She gonna be asking you what you want.
I'm like, a boat. I want a boat.
What kind? And you got it. I'll write a check for you.
I want a boat. I want a boat. I could be on the lake.
What kind of business should I fund for you?
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, come on now. All right.
Podcast studio.
Exactly.
Come on.
Let me borrow.
Fund that dream, baby. Them tears kicking my ass. Them tears kicking my ass, baby. Fund my dream.
Hey, for real though, man. But yeah, dog. Like one thing I started to notice is like these women's out here though. These women's. I'm gonna tell you 3 things. One, they keep they in shape, bro.
I bet.
I'm talking about they in shape. Then they all alcoholics, bro. Cause they all want wine. They like, hey, I need my wine, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I said, God damn, y'all ain't like that.
That's their choice of drink, bro.
And bro, like they not aging. They like these black women nowadays, bro. Some of these girls, they 50 something or late 40s, and they still looking like they in their young 20s and 30s.
Taking care of this stuff.
They drinking that water.
and then the main ones that be in the LS, that lifestyle, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bro. And then I accidentally hit this one chick up. I ain't know what it was, right? Because she said she into E&M. I ain't know what that meant. She just looked good. She hit me up talking about, yeah, she and her husband looking for something. I was like, wait, time out. I don't do all that.
Matter of fact, did she explain to you what those letters mean?
I ain't want to know. I ain't want to know. I said, nah, we good.
Listen, fam, I don't know. Listen, man, listen to me. Hear me good, bro. Hear me good, bro. I got you. I know. You're gonna there is more than you know.
Nope.
All
Yeah.
right, we passed the 12 o'clock hour. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there.
Okay.
When it
Here we
comes to
go.
down, I'll go on here and beat it down. But this is not gonna be a tag team effort. I've already I'm a legendary tag team veteran. I've won. I've won my titles. I was a young tag team veteran. Gone.
Mm.
I only do one on ones and triple threats. Triple threats is with me and two other women and handicap matches.
Oh no, bro.
Tag team matches. Might do a battle royal here and there, but nah.
Oh man, what did that joker say? I just want to sit down and watch.
Yeah, bro. Do you know? You gonna see, man. There is so many of them out there, folk. Fam, straight up, bro.
Hey,
Straight up, straight up. And guess what? It may be one out of the buds that'll be willing to fund it and break
bro,
bread just to see that happen.
you sound like you talking from experience over there, dog. What's going on, man?
Let me tell you
With a
something.
hotel
Look
room
here.
and all.
Look here. Look here. We grown here, so I'm just going to just tell you like it is right now. If I run across a situation, it don't matter the color, black or white. It don't matter. If the hub say, "Hey, I want you to do my half," I sit and watch, and I will pay you 1,000. Done. Let's go. Let's go. It's done.
Oh
Boy, I
man.
had a sound fit ready to go. I couldn't get it played. I got the sound. I got the sound effect in my board.
Oh Lord.
I got the sound effect in my board right
Mm.
from when the NWO imitated the Four Horsemen and Marcus Bagwell was playing Kurt Hennig and Marcus Bagwell was like, "It would be an honor." And I got that and I got that sound effect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, fam.
Like,
Shh. Let me run across, cause man, buddy willing to break bread just to watch me
Beat it down.
buses. But yeah,
yeah.
what? Done.
Yeah, nah, that situation. I can understand. Yeah, get your Pimp C on. The dick ain't free. Yeah, nah. I can
Shoot.
understand.
I,
Like Chad Bowles said, R.I.P.
Right, I don't know,
Dick ain't
man, because I don't know what he doing over there, what he trying to do over there. That joker might be. I don't even want to know.
because what I'd be scared of is okay. I get into my little rhythm. Number one, you might think I'm hitting it too hard. You might want to you might go get your burner and try to lay me down in the house. I ain't talking about in the pause way. I'm talking about the dead
Mm.
or number two, the pause way. You might be off in the cut. Next thing you know, I hear footsteps. Next thing you know, a motherfucker might be tapping you on the fucking shoulder. Now you got to hit him with your damn elbow and get the fuck up out of there. See,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Protect yourself at all costs, no matter what. Even if that means you gotta bring your own. Even though you're going to do something else, but still, I mean, you just.
Look, man. All I know is these people wilding on these apps, bro. They
I saw
wilding on these
something on. I saw something on where on one where a guy actually admitted and say that, and this is straight up. Is what Buddy say his wife left him.
apps.
Straight up say the bull as that is what we are called, fam. By the way, we at work.
I just find it funny, man. Like I said, I just been on this thing for about a couple weeks now, and some of the things they be putting on here, man, I just be like, y'all asking for too much, man. Y'all 40, 50 something years old. Y'all need to just say, I need someone to chill with. That's it. You don't need nobody to goddamn pump your gas.
Name some of the expectations they got on that, man.
Hold on, I'm going through it now. I'm trying to see. Let's see.
Yeah. 2025 expectations.
Bro, like some of these things is crazy. Like, I mean, I'm all about it. Like, hey, if you want somebody that got money like that and want to travel the world, hey, if y'all in that position, that's fine, bro. I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I'm trying to
agree.
find one. I'm trying to find one.
If you can spot the one that's got the one that's basically the most ridiculous damn expectations, bro. If there's a such.
I'm trying to find. But like this thing nice though, man. The people you find on this stuff though, man. Like everybody here rich, bro. Like I'm looking at these pictures, man, and they all over the world. There's one chick underwater, there's other chick in Antarctica. And it's like, man, like, do people really be out there like that? Like,
Yeah.
Another thing too, though, a lot of these women put them type locations up there so they'll be low key. Like I give an example.
You're gonna see a lot of Antarctica.
Yeah, that's another. You got some Antarctica that's like on like people be putting down on like Fit Life and shit. But I know, like on Tag, I don't have my zip code. It's Glenville. Shit, I got Chicago zip code 61617. So if somebody go to search Glenville, my profile don't come up. But guess what? A broad from damn Statesboro found me on there. Cause guess what? She had a Chicago zip code too. My profile say Glenville, but for the searchable zip code, I got 61617. So if you go to search me for Glenville, I won't come up. Cause I don't want these hoes looking me up. Excuse me, these women.
And then another thing that is crazy is like a lot of these females, they want long-term relationship off the bat. Like they ain't even trying to learn nothing. They just like, all right, we gonna get married. Like I'm trying to get married within the next 3 years. I'm like, God.
I believe that be capped too. A lot of them they want the privileges and perks of a long-term relationship, but deep down they don't want no long-term relationship. Now you got them desperate ones that do, but most of the time, like I say, they want the long-term privileges and perks. Like you said, old girl wanted to just jump up and go to Alaska. That's some long-term shit, relationship shit. Nobody for the lead the state with no stranger off the rip. I believe you was about to get trafficked.
I probably would, but they probably sell my livers and stuff.
Either that'll be a drug mule, one or the other. But she was the drug mule.
And harvest my organs.
Damn.
They be out there. Dang, man.
So what's y'all stance on the conversation I had with y'all last week before? What's y'all stance on meeting abroad at her crib, playing them away games? Do y'all prefer home games, away games, or neutral fields?
I prefer either neutral or away because I don't want nobody to know where I live.
I couldn't agree more.
I don't need you to know where I live. I don't need you to come sneak, see what I'm doing, or show up unexpectedly, or tell me you in the area. Nah, I don't want none of
Especially
that.
especially after you done beat it good. Oh yeah, boy, they coming unannounced, unexpected while you at work, and then they don't say nothing to you till you get off. You pull up. I just want to let you know that I was just sitting here waiting in the parking lot for you. What the hell? Yeah, none of that.
Sound
Neutral,
familiar.
neutral or away, bro. All day, all day long. That's easy
Thing
there.
is, my thing is now when I say away games, that's my analogy for her career. When I
Her
say
slash getting a spot like
yeah, I don't do if I can help it. I don't do away games at all. I'm not going to no Heifer house. Period. I about don't like picking them up the driveway. It's either my crib or a telly, one or the other. One it got to be.
it'll be a
It
telly.
just got to be.
Yeah, it would have
It
to.
it
I can't go out like my man
it,
Trouble from it. I can't go out like Yo from Steve Harvey. Can't do it.
it
But
Can't
then, bro,
do it.
you know what I'm saying? They
I,
you
I,
bring
I
them to
play
your
I play a
crib.
Nick Saban schedule when it comes to girls.
But if you bring them to your crib though, like then they trying to you know, lead mark their territory or leave something behind or you know, start spotting things to make sure you ain't did nothing or you ain't got nobody else there or looking to see
hey,
stuff out of place. And I'm like, yeah, I
if
don't
they
want.
leave, hey, if they leave something behind, you find it. Just make sure you see it and throw that
I'm like,
motherfucker away.
I was like, nah, I ain't
Get
even
it,
got nothing left here.
get it, and toss that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Get it and toss it. Get it and toss it. There ain't no market here, goddamn it. Hell nah.
I keep
I
a
did put my
separate.
stuff for Savannah though. I did do that.
Say what now?
I put my stuff for Savannah just to see what was out there.
Smart man.
Just to see what was out there. I just want to see like if I come home, you know, there's something down there that's worth coming home back to just to, you know, give me a reason to go down there for a weekend or something.
Speaking of which, Mr. Marcus, you know of this one
Mr.
because I
Marcus,
almost
no neck, no towel.
my bad on that. During when we was in Brunswick, I almost set something up with you know this particular person once I now this I'm gonna throw this name. I say you ain't gonna know this person. Sure, this is a 50-year-old here, and that
Mm.
thing
Somebody
built. That
bartender is
say that again.
the bartender that was pressing you at the wedding.
Had
They
I
kept
continued with no, that's something entirely different. Had I continued with them, I would have bust her ass.
I
Cause
said,
boy, that chick was
you ain't peep that. You ain't peep that after the
no,
wedding.
no. He was somewhere else. He wasn't
I
even
don't,
out near the bar.
nah, he
But
was by the
fam,
bar. Bitch with all us together was right beside the bar.
but
Mm-hmm.
fam, boy, that lady was hitting on me so hard, folk. Oh, hey, boy, it like to been a slaughterhouse out there
I'm
at
talking
that
about you.
complex out there, bro. Straight up, man.
Oh man.
She was
I'm
and,
going out
and,
there.
and she was
I'm getting
cool.
my cup. Keep going up. Next thing you know, I see Mike getting another one. I like, damn, Mike ain't paying for his shit. Oh, she feeling him.
No, that's what you want down there.
Oh,
She's trying to
Yeah,
get you
she
hooked.
gave me yeah, fam. Yeah, she gave me after that first when Brett told me about the Crown Apple and Sprite, and he had paid for the first one, but then the next two or the next three, man, she gave them to me on the house, bro. So
Yeah, she
I'm
was trying to
like,
get you drunk,
man,
bro. You about to get dapper.
oh, I was good, man. I mean, she was about she would have continued in the way that she was pursuing. She would have ended up leaving that bar and letting whoever buddy was taking over. I would have had her ass stretched out.
Had her stretch out like a quarter to three.
I better busting her ass. Yeah, yeah. But you know, play with it if you want to. Now, I'm that one. I'm that one to play with.
I'm glad Miles ain't in here, man. He can't be talking like this.
Pure discretion is advised.
I had thought about that a couple of days ago, man. I said it can only be the three of us, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I said after dark has to be shielded away from him because it's gonna cause issues, bro. And we're not even gonna do it like that. It's gonna cause problems. So let's just shield.
That's
We're
why,
gonna have to do this as a collective. Shield him away from it, bro.
yeah, good. Unless they little partners jump in, then it's
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's open season then. But
that's what I'm saying. It's open. Hey, so I'm
I,
gonna be out there
I,
like,
I gotta get that. One of my favorite movie lines that I might use.
do it.
But John Travolta say at the end of The Punisher, when he put that hit out on Frank Castle, when he opened up that briefcase full of money, if you accept this money, you're in it till all the way to the end.
look, all I know when we get that thing going, hey, sniper,
do it two more times, fam.
sniper, but like fire, indirect fire. Where it coming from? It's IDF. Get cover.
That's one of my favorite Easy songs.
It'll be like Harlem Nights when they're doing them shots, and then you got that one dude with that little ass pistol. Pow.
Hey, all I know is if once that happens, they better have the gift of gab too, because I don't want to be like, I don't want nobody like
We gonna see. We gonna they gonna do their thing. However they however they
like,
do
when
it.
y'all
However
can do
they
y'all own thing, y'all can tie if y'all want to. But when y'all on here and if it's after dark, hey, get ready. I don't want to hear nothing like, oh my god, well, you guys are crazy. Nah.
You're damn right we are.
But crazy ain't even the half of it.
Yeah. See,
Not even the half.
And by the way, I'm gonna be down for 9 days, fellas. 9 from the 6th through the 15th.
That's June.
Yep. I changed my mind on that Philly trip, man. I'm gonna let it was damn, man. Golly. God, that is a dang, fam.
Nah, man, that's some cool. We had some cool classmates. We had some cool classmates.
We did, man. We did, man.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But all I know is if you're gonna be there for that long, I'm gonna have to come down. I'm gonna bring the equipment. We're gonna have to do a live. We're gonna have to do a live down there.
That's the plan. That was matter of fact. And correct me, GA.
No holds barred.
Oh, one of those.
How about a battle royal?
Oh.
No,
I mean, you know something.
Elimination.
If it pans out, who I was just referring to, I'm gonna have a conversation. That which brings me to that. That's one of them because she's already out there like that. So that'll be
Not that
one we can actually. Huh?
nah.
Oh, not that one. Okay, never mind then. Never mind then. That I'm just saying that could have been that could have been an interview, but it's all good either way. Either way.
But yeah, like,
But yeah, do that, fam. I am coming for sure. You can take that to the bank. I will be. I'll be down. Lord's willing, nothing gets in the way. So,
That's that's crazy. Yeah,
but
we
if you
didn't
thinking
us staying off here tonight.
if you thinking after dark, I mean, but fam, who do you think you would have somebody in mind though, man?
I think I can swing something between all these ones I be talking to on like I say on Twitter and all the ones that's on like Fit Life. Yeah, I can swing some. Yeah, 'cause some of these women have got their own podcasts and shit. So yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that's true.
yeah. We swing some. But that there, that's but like I told him, I was like, yeah, man. Like I say, see what's going on with your wife and your homegirls. Like I say, we'll set it up. We'll get them going. Cause like I say, how they was carrying on that whole weekend. I say, yeah. You put them in front of some mics and a camera. Yeah, I believe can get some good stuff off of it.
Should be able to.
Now,
Mm-hmm. Live on OnlyFans.
Hey man, you already know. And they're making it happen on there too.
Darn.
let me get some final scores in right quick. Cleveland lost to the Pacers 114-112.
Come on,
The
Atlanta.
Pistons beat the
Damn.
Knicks 115-106. The Hawks demolished the Brooklyn Nets 133-109. Bucks stomped out the Pelicans, which most of their stars is out anyway, 136-111. And the Timberwolves beat the Grizzlies 141-125. Minnesota trying to only thing they're gonna do it though, trying to get out of the not playing in the play-in tournament. But I think that's pretty much
You froze up, bro.
it.
Well, I mean you're back now, but yeah, you did for a second. I
Yeah,
do
the
have a
last
question
score.
though.
Go ahead.
I got a serious question for the both for both of y'all, man. Ozzy, I think we talked about this. I think a couple of nights ago. But what's your take on Mike Malone, man? Getting getting that pink slip.
My
Hold
take.
on, hold on. Before we go back to that, before we go back to sports, let me ask one thing. So I want to bring up the text that Marcus sent because I want to know what y'all thoughts on that was the rankings on the rankings.
What rankings?
Oh, Mike, you ain't watched the video?
Man, how you not gonna watch the video, man? That's a good debate question
That was
right
the
there,
reason
my
I
friend.
sent it. That was the reason I sent it.
Talking on the Twitter one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still hey my I ain't even had a chance to set my crap up, man. Remember I told you this up.
Yeah, but see, this page here is ain't private. If the person has a public page, the video will open right up. The only time the video won't open up is if somebody got something private. So it should
because
still open up. It might have it would have went to your Internet Explorer, but it would have opened up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because he made some valid points on some, but I still think he left some names off the list.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Yeah, Sarah J wouldn't have been on my list at all.
I don't know, dog. She thought
Damn, I ain't yeah,
thoroughbred,
it's
dog.
yeah, it won't even open up for mine, bro. So
what you call them? She a class. What they call them? Clydesdales.
She an OG. But
She a
name the list
Clydesdale.
though. Name the list because I damn near know all of them. So
I can't give it verbatim, but basically the majority of his list was Sarah J, Pinky, Jada Fire, My G,
Maya,
Cherokee.
Julia Cash, which is that other white girl. Now I like her. Yeah, Cherokee, and I think Beauty New York. But the bunnies he had on the list, like I say, was Sarah J and Julia Cash.
Those were the only two.
Nah, man. Yeah, but the thing about it was Sarah J. First of all, that face, dog, that face busted, dog. Yeah, nigga, dog. This nigga's on Twitter. This nigga's on Twitter calling her Triple H, dog. So she look like Triple H in the face, dog.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you who she really look like in the face. I'm gonna tell you who she really look like in the face. Goddamn Ernest.
Oh
Remember
no, Ernest Worrell.
Yeah, dog, that face busted, dog. That face busted, dog.
I mean, but bro, she put so many people on back in the day. Like,
yeah, man, she a legend, man.
Like the dude said, she worked with everybody, dog. She would just take them all. She ain't care.
I can't get jiggy with it, dog.
But I was mad. I was mad he left my girl Roxy out. Roxy used to be my boo.
Yeah, he did leave out.
That used to be my boo back in the day.
Hey, let me see.
Let me shout out my old sergeant Harris. We first deployment, bro. First deployment. This joker had he had 3 hard drives. All of them was like 4 terabytes of just whatever you want.
Footage.
Just smut footage everywhere.
Beautiful clean footage.
Damn it, man.
He was like, whatever y'all need, let me know. I got it. I said, yeah. And had them all by person in the folder.
Alphabetical order?
Probably. I can't remember. But he just said the name, he got it. He said, what you need? What it was back in the days, booty talks and
boy,
all that ass,
brother,
1 through whatever number it was,
brother lovers.
Man, he had it all. Bro.
a lot of them.
Sergeant Harris, dog. That was a dog. He was like, whatever you need, I got you, bro. I got you. Bro was sick.
Milk hunters.
Man, come on, man.
Taxi cab driver or whatever it was, hidden cab, whatever it was.
Bang bus. Come on with it.
Casting couch.
Hey, that's one too.
To my black couch auditions.
Bro,
man, there's so many out there.
Them jokers, man. I'd be laughing, bro. I was like, he was just the way he broke it down. Though he would give you like a play-by-play, a career numbering. He was giving you an ESPN breakdown for real, though.
Fellas, I'll be right back.
I think I can get that video to play. Yeah. I'm gonna get when Mike come back. I'm gonna pull the video. I'm gonna pull the video up.
Oh man.
But that shit.
And then the comments was killing me too, talking about, oh, that joker got that robe on. You know what that means?
Oh, he dropped a part 2.
Oh, what?
He dropped a part 2.
Oh
I'm,
Lord.
I'm looking at it now. I'm gonna send it to you.
Hey, when I saw that thing, I started laughing. Bro. You seen this another dude I saw on Twitter came up on the thing after I clicked on him. He was out there naming the girls by their cup sizes and by all the by hair colors and all type of stuff. He was just like, oh, that's what's the name. And he was like doing it in record times.
That's crazy. I ain't that versed in it.
You know, like I'm like, bro, like some of y'all got problems for real.
Yeah, that's too much though.
And then in the comments, they commented him. They comment to him in his comments. I'm like, oh, I made the list.
Just said it. But yeah, I told Mike, man, like, yeah, man, you gotta make another page, big dog.
How he still got hacked?
I don't know.
I know he probably clicking on them goddamn links and stuff.
Can't click on that wild stuff.
Man, bro, I had
Gotta
that
have
happen
gotta have them.
at work today.
Oh shit.
Somebody clicked on something and they still got jacked. So I had to goddamn pull that quarantine day stuff. Then had to send an email to the company on why you can't click on suspicious emails. Like, bro, y'all silly, man.
But they sending the way my job got and this is why I tell people don't use the company Wi-Fi. They sending you out on the walk on the plane on your own. They don't have nothing blocked out, but they can track the IP to see who went where. So you ain't doing nothing but setting your own self up for failure.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy because I be seeing everything. I don't even put my own phone on the Wi-Fi because I see everything everybody be doing.
If it boiled down to it, and let's say my phone had a weak signal at work, I take my own internet. That T-Mobile receiver I got is on don't have no crazy wires. All it is one box that you plug in. I take that shit to work with me and use my own stuff out there if it came down to it. But yeah, you can't use. Yeah, you can't be doing no BS on the other people's internet.
You get fired that way, man.
Yeah. I know people done got fired for doing less. Looking at movies and having a fire stick plugged up to a TV at work and all type of shit.
Mm, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, I was gonna say now back to that question though. So your thoughts on that Malone getting his walking papers, man.
It don't surprise me. Uh, kind of crazy to have the audacity to let your most winningest coach of all time go. But if he already done lost the players, and I guess you kind of have to do that because you don't want to be put in a situation where Jokic come up for free agency, and the reason he end up leaving is because he don't like the coach. So if it boiled down to your superstar, your head coach, the head coach got to go. And like
And
Isaac said, Chris Bouchard said that on his show. Like he said, he did say that though. Uh, he was already in hot water before they won that ring.
Mhm.
So it was
yeah,
just
yeah.
a
I mean,
matter of time. But
him and Calvin Booth. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
this don't understand. They saying a lot of them players didn't like. Well, let me reword it. They didn't say the players said that. They were speculating that. And you got a lot of these commentators commenting, okay, how y'all gonna praise some coaches for coaching hard, but y'all saying Mike Malone was coaching too hard? Like y'all ain't minded when it was Pat Riley or Jerry Sloan being an asshole, but Mike Malone ain't allowed to be an asshole because he ain't a Pat Riley or a Jerry Sloan or a Phil Jackson. Nah, he not there to be their friend. He there to be their coach.
Mhm.
And he
That
damn
simple.
won a lot of games, and he won a lot of games, man. Plus a damn title.
Hmm.
And you know who else is tied to his firing?
Do you
Because
know how much
if this is correct, I'm not sure. But I think they said they released, or if he's on his way out, Westbrook.
Yeah, I put that in the
Have y'all,
chat earlier.
Well, he was on the sign
It's-
for a year, right?
huh?
He was on the sign for a year anyway, right?
Nah, he got an
The way he
option.
would,
He got a
yeah.
player option this year.
But he was bought. But the thing is this though, that was one of Mike Malone's guys though.
Yeah.
So you know how that go, man.
I'm not a fan of Westbrook.
You really can't put this firing on Westbrook because even if
No,
he
no, I'm
wasn't
not.
even if he wasn't there, I feel like if the year would have still went how it went, they was already you know how these jobs be. They already looking
Yeah.
for a reason to let you go. It's your thing is you can't give them a reason.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they was gonna be in the process of releasing him because Mike is a big fan of Westbrook.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No, Westbrook ain't got no. He was a huge
Which
Westbrook
sucks
fan.
is because if you was gonna let him go, you might as well have traded him at the trade deadline since they say it was interest from other teams. You could have either released him or traded him or whatever. So now if he get released, he ain't even gonna be able to play in the play-in or the playoffs. Well, they ain't in the play-in right now, but he ain't gonna even get signed to a team because you can't sign to a
Mm.
team this late coming from another team for the
Ooh,
playoffs. Yeah, that's kind of
mm,
messed up.
dang. I don't know,
So,
man.
rookie of the year race. I already know, Mike, who you picking, even though
Covington, Covington, Georgia, baby. Covington, Georgia product. You already know it.
even though it ain't a clear cut a clear cut you know what I'm saying,
I got you.
a clear cut pick.
Yeah, decision.
Yeah,
I'm
cause
riding. I'm
you know
riding
my
with Castle.
cause you know my rookie well he dropped 39 tonight, but what helped Castle is Zachary Richardson getting hurt and missing. I think he missed about 10 games, maybe a little more than that this season. I think Stephon Castle played just about every game. Yeah, he did. 'Cause I think they say he played 79 games. So yeah, if he make it through the end of the week, he won't miss the game.
Durability, baby, and can play.
But like I say, mine going to the play, going to at least going to the play in. So I mean, and we ain't got no Wimby on our team. Our star player, our star player is 5'10".
Point guard.
So,
Gotcha.
but I'm just glad we didn't draft Alex SARA, even though everybody was pressuring the Hawks to get him. Because number one, excuse me, he didn't even want to play for Atlanta. So it would have been stupid to draft him in the first place. Because he didn't work out with Atlanta. The only teams he worked out for was Washington, Memphis, and somebody else. He ain't have no intention of coming here because he was on the G League Ignite team for Atlanta, and they said that he had a bad experience, so he didn't want to play there, and plus he felt like he was gonna get more playing time in Washington, but he ain't doing nothing for them. So I'm glad we didn't do it. But that's my thing. You cannot draft a player who doesn't want to come to your team. I don't care how good he is because it will not work out.
Nope.
That was my thing with Luka. Luka did not want to come to Atlanta. If we would have drafted him, how he's gone from Dallas in what 8 years, he would have been gone from Atlanta in 3 or 4 because
You think so?
he wouldn't have been cooperative because he didn't want to be here. I'm positive. He did not. First of all, he turned down a workout with Atlanta. The only two teams he said before the draft, if he doesn't get drafted by Dallas or Memphis, he was going to go back to Europe to play because he wanted to play for either Dirk's team or Pau Gasol's team.
Hmm.
And that's why he preferred those two teams because those were the teams, his favorite teams. He watching as a kid. So yeah, we could have had a better player, maybe, but he wouldn't have been happy here. He would have ran off the first second he could have. He either would have forced his way out or he would have played his way out of town. One or the other.
I mean, it would have been typical for any Atlanta player anyway.
And another thing too, we had Nate McMillan and Lloyd Pierce as our head coaches. Regardless of Luka, Lloyd Pierce wasn't taking us to no NBA finals. And Nate McMillan
I
damn
know
sure.
you don't. Oh, you don't like Nate.
And that I don't like him is just he has a history of choking every team he done coached.
Mm.
And the only reason he got the head coaching job in Atlanta is because we fired Lloyd Pierce in the middle of the season. Because Lloyd Pierce couldn't get along with Trae Young. When Trae Young didn't make the All-Star game in 2022, guess who was an assistant on that staff? Lloyd Pierce.
2022. Mm.
When he didn't make the 2020 Olympics, which turned into 2021 Olympics, guess who was an assistant on that staff? Lloyd Pierce again. Because by then he had already went back to Golden State and was an assistant for Steve Kerr after Atlanta had fired him. So you mean to tell me you done blocked this man from making the All-Star team because you told all the coaches in the NBA don't vote for him
Damn.
when he was the coach for the Hawks? You told Steve Kerr and Grant Hill, who's a part owner and working the Hawks front office, don't put Trey on the Olympic team. So that was never gonna work.
Man.
And you see, he ain't got another head coaching job since.
Sounds like you're a damn cancer there, man.
Mm-hmm. He was an assistant with Golden State. Matter of fact, when they beat Boston in the finals, he was an assistant on that team. And I want to say now he an assistant with Indiana with the Pacers. I think that's where he at now. I ain't sure.
Mm.
I don't think he with Golden State no more.
Oh,
But it
I'm
just
about to
it
read
just
y'all
wouldn't
something
work
real
with
quick.
Luka. Luka didn't let it work with. Yeah.
I'm about to read y'all something real quick about Russ and Malone. It said players on the Nuggets began to lose faith in Malone after he gave Westbrook special treatment. Then it says Malone's choice to continue supporting Westbrook despite the frustration he was causing on and off the floor ultimately led to the loss of credibility among the team's key players. It was one thing when Malone handled Jokic and Murray with more leniency than the rest of the group, but affording Westbrook that sort of treatment, even with his Hall of Fame resume, wasn't received well by some.
Yep, that's what I saw this morning on Bleacher Report. I mean, Russell ain't prime Rushbrook no more. You know, offensively, he
No,
never been that great.
that's a triple. That's a walking triple double, fam.
Okay, but he can't shoot.
No, he's not no. Nah, shooting isn't. Wasn't his thing though, man. He could just put the ball in the hoop, but it was more rebounding than assist though, man. But
But you can't be a walking triple double, but still be a detriment to your team.
oh, that's even worse.
It don't mean nothing to get your stats, but your team still losing or still coming up short at the
Uh,
end.
And he probably
Agreed.
turning the ball over 7, 8, 9 times in the
Yeah.
process.
He wasn't that bad with the Nuggets, but now when he was in OKC, he was horrible. He was horrible. I can definitely attest to that. But he was bad then because he used to have like double digit turnovers and shit like that. But
That's so. So what's next for him? You think he retires, or it's gonna be another dumbass team stupid enough to bring him in?
I mean, it
well,
depends. Like,
he
if he
gonna
is he ring chasing?
Yeah.
at this point, once he tests the water and
Everywhere,
he sees what I would say, yeah.
everywhere he been after he left Washington was a ring chase.
I mean, I don't know
So
where he would fit though.
so that's another thing you got to eliminate. He's not gonna play for a team like the Hornets or the Hawks or the Nets or nobody like that. He only gonna go to a team that got a chance to do something. So that's a very short list. Maybe about what 8 teams, if that.
Yeah.
Then you got to do some more math. You got to eliminate the places he done been. He not going back to the Lakers. He not going back to the Clippers. He not going back to the Thunder. That's 4 contenders right there. He not going back to the Rockets. So
All that's left is probably Milwaukee.
yep, New York.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. or maybe Philly.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nah, he ain't.
I think Philly would take him.
They take anybody in the
Probably,
pack.
but he probably wouldn't want to go there though.
I can see it.
After you sit back and
Yeah,
pay attention to just pay attention to what's actually going on over there, man. Why would you even put yourself in that position?
because I can see him wanting to feed the ball to a Maxi. I can see him having fun with that.
That's it, just Maxi. Because
Yeah, I don't,
if that's the case,
because Embiid
there's
ain't
no
gonna be.
point.
Embiid only gonna play what 20 games,
I
30,
don't.
30.
I'm not a. I'm not a fan of Embiid, man. But I just wouldn't go over there just for Maxi, bro. You got to be way more than that. I'll go somewhere else.
What about Knicks?
Mi- Who that?
What about Knicks?
Knicks.
The Knicks. Yeah.
Now you're working with something.
Yeah,
Multiple. Now you're
I can
working with something that has potential. But it also depends on who the Knicks will have to give up.
Well, hell, i- if he go there, it ain't gonna be in a trade. He gonna probably go there as a free agent.
You're right, because
Well, in that case,
he got the play option this year. I think after this year he could
uh,
choose to
uh,
stay or
and if he do go, boy, now that is a good situation right there.
unless it's a
Very
sign and
good.
trade.
Now that is a team that is a team to go to because it's. I mean, you got a starting five and you got a bench as well. So add him to that rotation, which is going to be the bench.
Yeah,
Working with something over there now.
and that'd be a good fit for him. He need to be trying to be. He need to be trying to be a bench player these days. Now, anyway, all that and actually be a bench player, not a person who play on the bench, but get on the floor and try to take the whole game over. Actually, play your role as a
Mm-hmm.
man in the background.
Right. He would have to come to terms with that. If he do that, then he's good.
Being actual
Yeah.
6 man.
Well, we at hour and 45 in. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. We started late,
Mm-hmm.
but I know we gonna jump back on again. I don't know, maybe this weekend, maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Mike, not Mike. Miles keep running from the grind. He got to
Tighten his
come on,
ass up. But hey,
come on back, Miles.
I'm a
We ain't gonna. It ain't gonna be crazy when you get on.
hey while I'm in the cities, then I'll go ahead and take my stuff with me. Then so if y'all get on. If you get on tomorrow night, then I'll be locked and loaded, ready to go. Even though I'll be in my room, you know what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready. I just won't be
Yeah.
home, but yeah, still
Shula King, he the only one performing. Ain't nobody opening up for him.
not that I've seen. And that's gonna be insane, boy. I cannot wait, bro. Saturday night, 9:45,
Is this your first comedy show?
comedy show.
I say this your first one.
First one, first official one, and I get to see he is my favorite. So for me
Well,
personally, it's probably about 5-6 years in the making, man. So
well, words of advice. Number one, don't show up late. Don't sit in the front.
oh no, because he gonna roast your ass. I
Yep.
already know that.
Mm-hmm.
You show up late.
Uh-uh.
If you show up late, you gonna get roasted. The last two shows I've been to, and people tell me this is a common occurrence. If you show up late, like the show done started, whoever running them lights up top, gonna boom, hand the light in the crowd. Oh, we got somebody walking up here late. You know how niggas be. They got to show up when they fit. Don't do it. I seen Cat Williams light up somebody for about 5-10 minutes. Nigga got there late. Cause somebody got there late. It was him and his old lady.
Right.
Earthquake. I seen Earthquake was lighting up the whole front row. So yeah, don't show up late. Don't sit in the front.
No. I know better than I've done watched some of his little reels where he had some live ones. Oh no, boy. He, even though it was all fun and games, but he went in. Nah, I'm good.
I remember when I was in Atlanta, I used to go to the I think it was called Uptown Comedy Club all the time. And I had seen like Tony Rock, Michael Blackson, a bunch of other people that used to come out there.
Blackson, the other one, bro. If I can get him, I'm checking off one, and this the main one right here, Shula King. But if I can get Black, that's the other one. That Joker there. Oh man, I know that dude is stupid, man.
And then I seen Kevin Hart when he was in when I was stationed in South Carolina. Seen Bruce in Korea.
Okay. Yeah, I just can't wait, man.
I seen Bruce in the airport in Atlanta. In the 50/50 club. Inside the Atlanta airport. I'm walking by and I ain't have time to stop and holler. And but he was sitting in there, probably waiting for a flight. Cause like I say, he was in the terminal. He was probably waiting for a flight himself. Joe was sitting up there, had his braids let out, and just had on a hoodie on and some Nike shorts and some slides. I was walking by. I like, man, that look like Bruce in there. The little chick that was standing on the side. I don't know if she worked for the baggage people or whatever she like. That was that fat ass nigga.
Dang.
He coming here all day.
Dang.
Damn it, man.
I don't even feel like going to work now.
Shoot, I got to ride it out for a couple more days because Wednesday, I cut it off by next Wednesday, and I don't go back till the Wednesday of next week. It's gonna be my birthday. Well, my birthday next Friday. But like I say, I'm only working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and it's gonna be after that. It's gonna be well, number one, I'm gonna give thanks for making it to 42. That's number one, but then after that, it's sexy time. So,
there you go, man. Make the most.
I still might get on because WrestleMania next weekend too.
Oh dang, I forgot about that.
We got to get one episode in next week at least. If it's not the day of, at least a couple of days before in the week. Because I can't guarantee that I'll be available for Saturday or Sunday. Sunday maybe. Saturday definitely not. And Miles was supposed to be getting somebody to come on the show for next week for us to do a preview show for WrestleMania. Somebody he worked with. So we'll see how that go.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'll let y'all boys tomorrow.
For sure.
All right, man. I'll let y'all know. Let y'all know once I touch down. But all right, fellas.
All right, man. Be easy.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen.